Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Divinely Guided Intuitive Insights. Today I'm going to do a reading for Aries for the Zodiac for the month of October. I'm going to get a couple of theme cards, 2 or 3, whatever pops out. There's 2 there. This one says, they're all jumbled up. I apologize. I don't usually read reverse cards, but all of these came out in the reverse. First, you have hostilities. Somebody might be a little angry, or maybe they were hurt even. I always tell people that, anytime we're angry or upset or that we take malicious action, it's going to come back to you, first of all. Second of all, it's really coming from a place of fear. So it's a good place, we can find healing. It's a 26, and we can find healing through these things. So it looks like somebody is coming out of the energy, and I really don't like to read reverse cards. It just throws me off completely, to be honest with you. I'm going to read them the same way regardless. So the first card out is hostilities. He doesn't look really angry, but he does look like, hey man, don't mess with me. Keep that nonsense over there. Everything will be all right. Second card out is the Goddess of the Moon. This is an emotional card. This can be something's hidden, or there's an emotional situation. Maybe there's an emotional situation that's causing these hostilities. And then here, the third card out is the storm warning. So somebody may have gotten into an argument, or maybe this is upset within yourself as well. So guys, take it how it resonates. These are general readings. If you are not already a subscriber, I invite you please to subscribe to the channel. It helps me to get the messages out to more people whenever there are more views and likes. Also, it'll eventually help me to monetize the channel, and that would be nice. I do really love doing these readings, and I would like to continue doing them. And I also offer personal private readings as well. So if anyone would like to have one, you can give me a buzz. So let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have indecision. So somebody's having a difficult time making a decision, and it's bringing on the situation here. So you're in your feelings. You're having a moment, or maybe it's a week or a month of a moment, whatever it is, a moment, and whatever this is that's questioning here, or that's causing you to be all up in your feels, is causing some hostility. Maybe somebody was dishonest with you. I'm hearing deceit. You deceived me. You lied to me. That might be just for a small portion of you, but oh, good Lord, that was just clumsy. But you know me, we're taking them. So let's go. This is what came out, and this is how it came out. Okay, so I don't like reversed cards, so we'll just turn these around here. I don't think any of the cards are negatively aspected, okay guys? So we're going to get the same messages regardless. So I really don't think it's important to go through with that. So I wanted to get 6 of these. Let's see. So you can see them. Make sure you can see them. My bad. There we go. I'm going to get another layer here. Alright, we've got the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Swords rather. That was a side note, I guess, for some of you. Maybe somebody's having or expecting some to be experiencing some happiness pretty soon with that Four of Wands, and I actually meant to say the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords represents like contemplation, going within. So past, present, future, that could have been in the past, or just take it how it resonates. Maybe it's happening now. Maybe it's coming up. Just, be mindful. Always try to take a lighthearted approach to a disagreement or an argument. It's like, okay, help me to understand your point of view. So, and then be willing to listen to mine, of course. I mean, there's no communication. If you can't have communication, there's nothing. Trust and communication, if those are not intact, guys, you're wasting your time. If you cannot tell this person anything and have them not, disrespect you or hold it against you in some way, or tell somebody else to use it against you, then you don't need to be bothered with their energy, okay? But to each his own, do what you like. One more row. So the contemplation card is going within. And it's coupled with the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So looks like maybe someone has been working on something that is either already or will be very fruitful pretty soon. Someone is persevering with the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. That's 1, 2. It's only 2. I thought it was 3 nines. However, this is like perseverance. Maybe you've been going through some difficulty with getting whatever this is off the ground, and or maybe with the process of going within, and you've been persevering, and that it's in the beginning stages, but of becoming monetarily tangible. The Nine of Swords represents someone who's sorrow, mental anguish, just all outright just disgusted with the way they behaved, maybe, I'm hearing. And in this position we have the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So that's something is moving quickly. I'm being drawn to the gray and the gold, or the silver and the gold here. So maybe that's indicative for someone. Maybe someone's a jeweler, I'm hearing. There's a jeweler. Jerry the jeweler. Maybe you know this person. Maybe this is you. Anyways, so the Chariot is a fast-moving energy, and it's a major arcana. So whatever it is, it's meant to happen quickly, and it's a soul lesson. So I always say this is soul school. We came here to learn lessons that we couldn't otherwise learn in the spirit realm, because there's no duality or relativity. With the Knight of Pentacles, there's a progression here from the Page to the Knight. However, there was a decrease there, so maybe someone has wronged you, and you've gone within, and you've been working hard and diligently and persevering and knowing that something is coming to you, and trying not to be, because this one did come out in the reverse, so trying not to be in that sorrow energy. And then here we're like, okay, we're ready to move quick to get an upgrade and to bring some balance with the Two of Pentacles. Let's get the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups, one of the happiest cards in the deck, and just below it is the Intuition card, Spirit card. Let's get a 2 or 3 for the outcome. 1, 2, we have the Seven of Wands, the Tower, another major arcana, and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is someone, it could be a player, It could be, I'm hearing dancer for some of you, but whoever it is, they're maybe egotistical or maybe just inexperienced, but still willing to, learn those lessons and, move along their path, their journey, because we're not always willing, in other words. So, and then the next one is the Tower. That's maybe there's an explosion, maybe somebody's house caught on fire. If that's the case, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. I apologize, and I hope and wish that you guys, make it out well and even better than you were. That's sometimes it's what the mental anguish or lack thereof mental anguish, I should say. So sometimes it's the mental anguish that puts us into a place of manifesting the wrong thing. So if we're willing to watch our house burn to the ground, for example, in this case, and still move on with, what, I still trust in the divine. I know that there's something better out there for me. Trust me, man. Oh my gosh, every single time I've ever gone about having anything pulled away like that, I'm telling you, when you wish it well on its way out and you let it go without attachment, I'm telling you, it comes back and back and back and back, and every time it does, it's a little bit better version of themselves or the experience that you're encountering. So if it's being taken away, love it on its way out, and know beyond a doubt that it is an upgrade just around the corner, and expect it, and it'll be there. I don't know why I pulled another card. I wasn't planning to, but for somebody, they needed a message of hope. It's another major arcana. I've only got 3 of them here, so it's not a big deal. It's not too difficult of an experience, but sometimes we can't see the forest through the trees. We've got to let that alchemy happen, that just pouring the water there. We've got to let the alchemy happen, that balance over here with the 2 of Pentacles. And, there is happiness here because this is the energy that we're coming into this reading with. And so I really think that, someone needs to stop feeling defeated. You're only defeated if you feel like you're defeated. You're only wronged if you feel like you're wronged. You're only lied to if you allowed yourself to be manipulated to be lied to. You're only disappointed if you set expectations on something that you can't control, which is everything outside of yourself. So I've learned these lessons the hard way. And so that's why I'm here, guys, just to shed a little bit of light on some hidden aspects of things and mentality and things like that, because people are such effing lying, effing hypocrites. Oh my goodness. I feel like I want to get a little bit of clarity on what's this hope card? What's this special side message here that I didn't ask a question for? Oh, somebody's holding themselves in a situation. You got to get out of that 8 of Swords energy, and you need to go ahead. It's indecision. You need to go ahead and make a decision. The hope comes when you make the decision. Whatever it is, make the decision that's best for you. Don't make the decision that whatever this is for you out of fear. Don't say, if your husband's cheating on you, he's doing it again. He swore he wouldn't over and over and over, but he's still doing it. What do I do? I guess I just have to deal with it. No, honey. That's not what you have to do. You have to get up out of that business and take your behind somewhere else. Even if you have to sleep on someone's couch. Trust me, this is a journey to self-mastery. Everybody else is just cooperative components to show you something about yourself. That is my take on the situation. I wanted to get one for this little guy up here. So like that progression here from the page to the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody might have something to say. They're feeling blocked, but the Ace of Pentacles came out with this card, so this could be a player energy. This could be somebody with money. It could be someone who's trying to control you with money, or some kind of tangible in your hand something, jewelry, drugs, sex, whatever it is, whatever, people take different angles A narcissist, always a narcissist. Let me get one over here for this one. So the Tower moment is whenever you you're bringing in, you need to bring in that balance. So once that balance comes in, or maybe okay, what I'm getting right now is that the Tower is actually bringing the balance. So whatever that Tower moment is for you, it could be a little, something as small as a hiccup or something as large as a punctured lung, you know, who knows. But this balance is coming in either due to or in place of, to take the place of this, whatever this Tower moment is for you. But whatever it is, there's hope if you just get out of that stuck energy. You've got to come up out of that, and you have to make the decision to do it. These two both wanted to come out. It's the Justice and the Five of Cups on top of the Seven of Wands. And it seems like you're internally conflicted. You're not being grateful. I'm hearing show gratitude, but you're feeling conflicted within about whatever the situation is, and you're really wanting something to happen or someone else to make a decision, but really you need to make the decision, because when you make a decision to leave a situation on your own as opposed to someone else deciding to take off, I'm telling you, you're in a much better mental space. There's less trauma, there's less grief, and a lot of clarity comes through because we're willing to look at the higher purpose of everything. And there is the at the bottom of the deck, the celebration card. So whatever it is coming in either on top of, or this Tower moment might be pushing it in, and you're meant to see that whatever this tangible Ace of Pentacles here is with the Knight of Wands, you know, maybe it's a progression of your mentality, because the Wands are a very passionate, driven. So where is our drive? It's from our gut and from our brain, the knowledge and stuff, right? Or our intuition up there. So I think that's definitely coming up. But there is justice here, and there is a call for a celebration. So you may have been wanting this for a while. Whatever the case is here, guys, I wish you the best of luck with it. And if anything I said resonates with you, please give me a like and a thumbs up. It really helps me to build my channel. Thank you so much. I am doing free private readings right now for a limited time. I'm also accepting donations for Divinely Guided Intuition and Insights. It is a nonprofit organization that will soon have a 5013C for charity matters, and it is for community outreach. A couple of the programs I'll be starting really soon is one for a women's empowerment, which I've already kind of got going, but I'm going to add some different aspects to it, and that is just some community outreach to help the women of domestic violence or some kind of violence to overcome their fears of, you know, getting back out into whatever. Maybe it's a relationship that they were battered in, or maybe it was a trafficking situation where they were brought here and forced to be a prostitute just so they didn't have to go back to wherever they came from, or get trafficked somewhere else and be used for something else. So I wish you all the best of luck with this, though. So I say namaste, namaste. Happy October.